running with the reading for air signs for 2026 January. Air signs are so creative, passionate, bold, the beautiful, beautiful energies. Our Aries are pioneering souls. They are so bold. They thrive on action and new beginnings. Leos are very expressive. They lead from the heart and they shine through creativity. And Sagittarius, what a free, loving soul, seeks truth through learning and lived experience. So, I'm doing something different for our fire signs. I've got 2 different piles of cards already pre-shuffled and ready to go with the messages that I have not seen yet, so I will be as surprised. Please take a look. Select Angel, Tiger Eye, or Rose Quartz pile. Angel is holding energy that is very, very high vibration, very pure, but also ever knowing. If you connect to the Tiger Eye, which brings protection, and it's all revealed, maybe that's what you're seeking, some protection, then you're gonna be drawn to this message. And rose quartz in a heart shape, all about opening our heart center, all about letting love in and giving love to everything that is around you. So pick your pile and let's begin. Pile number 1. And this is a new tarot deck, by the way. So at the start of the reading, we've got Strength card, which embodies Leo energy. It comes with passion. It comes with an interesting phenomena. It's when a very dominant animal actually trusts somebody who is or who could have been their victim, but in this energy we see the opposite. We see somebody who in normal circumstances in nature would be weaker, when this strong embodiment of predator. So that's an interesting combination here. And we see the fire sign putting a plan together, putting a strategy and waiting to reap the results. They are charging forward. They are wanting to seize the day and actualize something that they are after through their strength, through mastering their inner predator, so to speak. But of course it's not coming as that negative connotation of it. It's coming through more like mastery of somebody who is normally pushing everyone aside to gain the results of their strategic moves. Here, we are not about that anymore. We have learned our lesson either in this life or, past lives, if you believe in things like that. And we're coming in with the wisdom. We evolved in that sense, and more calm. There is lots of green palette present in the painting depiction of the Knight of Wands, and to me that denotes and speaks to calmer, more understanding way of seizing the day. And it is here in our strategic plans. It is still present, and it's kind of behind us. So we have gone through few cycles of learning some lessons. Potential 2025 was all about the lessons for this energy, this fire energy. Wow, but it's coming in so strong, so strong. All fire signs cards represented here. Very, very interesting. Major Arcana. All of these energies that are not just consequential, they are fatal. So a deep transformation is already taking shape. There is awakening that is happening. So we are realizing as this group, if you selected these group for your reading, we are realizing that through this awakening we are now able to manifest everything that is in our heart for us, and we manifest in something that is beautiful, something transformative, something that is beneficial for everyone. It's not just self-centered wishes, wanting to fulfill all our cups and just sit there and be happy or show off with all that one was able to gain. This is completely different energy. This was meant to be, since 2025 was such a trial for this pile. It was definitely full of lessons, full of turbulence and events that made this group of souls look inward, not judge ourselves, but reconfigure what's inside of us and what was not matching the path that we were wanting to go on. We got rid of all the, I don't want to use rubbish. We got rid of more unwanted elements that were present in us in 2025. 2026, there is so much, and I see it already in January. There is so much that was meant to be and to happen. So whatever you were going through in 2025, specifically at the very end, the last 3 months, they were preparing this group of souls to leap into your faith. Very simply put, I see everything here is fated, is you couldn't avoid it, and it is for the best, because the transformation that took place or taken shape at the current energies is going to be for your better good, for your awakening, for your realization that all that you want to manifest is there at your fingertips. And moreover, what you will manifest is actually will be beneficial for everyone under the sun. I'm just going to take a look. So, Judgment, I think it's Neptune. Oh no, it's Pluto. Yes, it is. Spiritual rebirth and realizations that Pluto brings. So, what you can do in the meantime to get ready for this manifestation knowledge, you can repeat the affirmation. As I wake to my life's purpose, I serve humanity so that others will wake too. Exactly like I mentioned, that whatever you're getting ready to manifest, whatever you get in the ability, knowledge to put into actualization, it's not only going to benefit you, but others as well. It's so beautiful, profound, may I add. Okay, let me pull from Sacred Geometry Oracle deck a card to finish this reading. Yep, this one. Dream Weaver, laying foundation, manifestation. Oh goodness. I'm gonna read the description of it from the guidebook. But it is already so fitting. We ended the reading with a magician that is all about manifestation and the ability to make things happen. But this card in particular talks about I am in full control of my life, which allows me to manifest my dreams and desires. And the reason we pulled this card today is because it's time. It's time for all of you air signs to create some firm boundaries in your life. You must surrender your fear of making mistakes. This card, the Dream Weaver, will help you create strong foundations, balance, and that will help you on your path. By taking back your power, you will regain a sense of balance, and you will realize where you have been limiting yourself. It is time to take charge of your life and manifest your dreams and desires. what is unfair in your situation, your current energy, in your life space at this very moment. What makes you feel like something is not fair? Why are you holding on to an expectation of justice? You are in the space of, it's like a sacred point, and I can see it right here outlined for you. This is your sacred point. You are in between understanding and action. You are trying or wanting to understand why things are happening in a certain manner, in a certain way, that they make you feel like you need to hold on to accountability of others. For some, you will feel like people around you, may it be work or anything else, any other type of settings, at home, you just feel like you need to hold those who are present accountable because they are not being fair to you. It is very personal. It is all about you holding on to that feeling. And it comes with a point where enough is enough. Enough is enough for you. The world invites us to embrace the notion of the end is the beginning. You come into groups of understanding and you're holding on to it as well, that here in this circumstance evolution is inevitable. So enough is enough, holding people to account. It hasn't served, it hasn't provided the balance. So this is going to, you are going to put the end to it and start anew. But at the moment you're just holding on to this. Let's see how the situation will evolve. Oh, beautiful. Well done. So you're mastering of balancing act. You are coming through with knowledge, experience, that holding on to feeling of unfairness is not really allowing for your personal progress. It's holding you back. So you've learned that lesson, or you're learning this. You're shifting into the space of understanding how to balance unfairness and all that you feel that is stunting your progress. So, and you're doing it, you're achieving it through this moon energy. You're connecting to your intuition. You're sitting in stillness. And you're learning how to trust your inner knowledge. In other words, by trusting your gut, you own your personal power. And you are embodying this Queen of Pentacles. So instead of that fiery energy that is so you, that is so easy to mm, reach for, which can be seen as impatience, or something that is not of a balance, or even pushing for an outcome. You are living that in 2025, and you're coming in through a strong connection to your inner strength. Inner strength is something that we don't need to demonstrate, we don't need to show off. We're just coming in with that inner knowledge, that with grounding, with balancing of that sometimes not very stable fiery vibes, and grounding ourselves to our inner knowledge, we can reach every success under the sun. Yes. Let's get this oracle card from Sacred Geometry deck. Oh gosh. Can it be more beautiful? I'm reaching for the guidebook. We got the harmony, which talks about creation of harmonious surroundings, and it's very much connected to the high priestess, who is in charge of this actualization of harmony through inner connectivity. But let's get the book's explanation. I am in harmony with all aspects of my life. So when we see this card in a reading, we usually need to consider which areas of our life has a discord. So in this reading, it's feeling unfair and holding on to that feeling. And harmony can be felt within ourselves. And the High Priestess did remind us of that. When disharmony is present, our inner sanctum goes into upheaval. We may feel out of balance, angry, unhappy. So what do you do? What's the application? To bring ourselves back to harmony, we need to sit in stillness. We did talk about stillness, right? With the High Priestess present. So when we sit in stillness, we allow beauty of our surroundings, like pattern of rain, chirping of birds, into our physical essence, and right down to our cellular memory. Also, we can play tunes of 432 hertz to help with this. We can envisage the toroidal body that sits around you, and everything in nature flowing in a balanced, dynamic state. And just breathe. I've selected the pile number 3 with the rose quartz on it. If you're attracted to heart-centered energy that rose quartz brings to you and to others, calling you to experience love, to give love, this is your reading. Okay, so you are coming in at the end of 2025, jumping into January 2026, first month of the year, in embodiment of a new path. You want to learn something new, something that is very much of your own material, so to speak. So maybe for some, you are finally wanting to look inward and to understand who you really are. Where are you going? What connects with you? What truly gives you all of the emotional satisfaction today in this world, in this reality? You are a student of your own passion. There was some type of a breakthrough, a new cycle, a new set of thoughts that have sparked the need to feel more grateful, to understand why in this very moment you're not able to feel gratitude for what you've got. And the way you're tackling this, it's kind of awesome. You're putting a student hat on. You're not being discouraged, even though you feel that not knowing your own passions did cost you and caused loss. So what you're doing, instead of dwelling on the losses, you are going to take a closer look and understand and analyze how you are able to connect to your own passions and incorporate them into your life more. For some in the past, I sense you put your hobbies, you put your interests on hold. You had to make yourself happy, and maybe by ignoring the time spent enjoying these hobbies, you felt like you're going to be more productive, and as a result, you're going to reach in your heights. You're going to get the promotion, you're going to get the relationship fixed, or you're going to jump into a new stage of the relationship with this special person perhaps in your life. But because you were not being yourself in that very moment, you were just somebody who embodied, okay, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna conquer the goal. So mentally you had a clear vision of it, but what caused you, so to speak, loss, because it's not really a loss, this is just makes you feel that it is a loss, and it happened for a reason. Because it makes you feel like it's a loss, it is triggering a growth in you. It is triggering you to understand that, okay, we're going to do something about it. And it's very fitting for fire sign, because you're taking an action and you're turning up as a student, as a learner, to get it all fixed and be more yourself. Lead with your passion and the heart. We've got rose quartz right here in a heart shape, and see what happens. Let's see what happens next. I'm so excited. I want to see. Sip of water. Oh, yes, please. Okay. Lots of feelings are present. Oh my goodness. It's all about feelings. So yes, you essentially had to go inward and understand what makes you feel fulfilled. What brings you all the cups, not half empty but full. And I see in the center of this for January 2026 is you embodying the Pisces energy. Pisces is a such a deep, I want to say scholar, but they're more like a teacher. They have been a scholar for so many past lives and generations, and now they are beautiful teachers with depth of spiritual knowledge, and you are embodying this beautiful state of being. You are connecting to your instincts through reflection. You're committing to be closer to the world, the sea, the sky. You are connecting to your own emotions. Everything that makes you happy, you're learning through this Pisces energies, and you're understanding it, and you are succeeding. And guess what is going to happen? Guess what it's going to make you realize? You are going to lead with a passion through the mastery of this learning process, and that will in return bring you a job offer, bring you a proposal, bring you a creative partner, bring you something that you're really truly seeking deep in your heart center. And I think it's the most satisfying present that you can earn for yourself is to get something that will make your heart full. Through this work, you're gonna get all your cups filled with emotional joy, happiness, joy, yellow color joy. Through this tranquility, through the going deep, 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 deep down, pulling generational teacher out of your own learnings, maybe connecting to your past lives or Akashic records and understanding this path you've been on for so long. And these are the beautiful lessons that you're affording yourself, and you are learning them. You're finally passing all the tests and getting a beautiful present for yourself in a way of a lovely surprise that will make your passion ignite. Once again, you are embodying this joyful yellow color because everything inside of you is so happy. You're gonna feel very satisfied and very accomplished. This is lovely. Let me pull an oracle card. From Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. No, this one needs to come out. Reflection upon life experience. I'm getting the guidebook. And this card talks about honoring all your life experiences as they have created the person that you are today. That is right on the money of our reading. Indeed, we were talking about evolution, learning, accessing your own teachings, and transforming yourself from the fiery individual to somebody who is a master of emotions, master of knowing your own emotions, which is a bit different, a bit deeper, goes deeper, yeah. And that knowledge of your own emotions and passion will get you a beautiful present that will make your heart just so happy. So the card is asking us a question. Have you been having recurring thoughts or dreams? Is their message being relayed to you? And if so, are you listening? Life is a journey and not a destination. Through all your experiences, we'll learn, whether it's through mistakes, relationships, personal business trials and tribulations. Reflection is also there. It's a gentle reminder of loved ones who have crossed over. Yeah, they're still with us and are there to help guide us if we call upon them, listen to them, or see their signs. All my life is the proof of that. It's funny. There is a crystal suggestions, and one of the crystals is rose quartz. So it's all fallen into a place for you. So awesome. And if you have a medium or a reader, feel it's a good time for you to go and get a reading. You can ask me a question in the comments below and I'll give you a guidance absolutely free of charge, just to fulfill this request for connection to your loved ones, those who crossed over. Let me know. Hope you enjoyed this reading.